And we're back. Professor Almeida, jpalmeida.com, here to follow up with you on SIMnet activities. Now, in a previous video, we talked about sim books, trainings, lessons, exams, and quizzes. In this video, I want to talk about projects. You can think of projects as real-world applications. Let's say you have clients, or maybe you're working for someone and that person comes to you and says, hey, I need for you to create this Excel spreadsheet, needs to have X, Y, and Z. Hey, can you update this Access database? I need these things. That's what a project does. And if you look at your weekly modules here, you will see that there are different kinds of projects. Okay, in COSA 1, you have M1P1 or M1P2. In COSA 25 here, we have guided projects and independent projects. What are these projects anyway? Usually 99.9% of the time, your project activity is an independent project. Think of it as a let me try simulation. You are expected to know how to do certain things, and you're going to go through the project completing a number of different tasks without any guidance. I hope that makes sense. Whereas with a guided project, as you can see here, a guided project is almost like a guide me simulation. It's a project, you're expected to do tasks, but there will be hints dropped along the way. Okay, I hope that makes some sense. If you need to pause this video at any time, feel free to do so. All right, let's take a look at a project. Let's say we want to do this Chapter 1 guided project 1-2. Here's what it looks like. Okay, so again, if you're in COSA 25, you might want to look at this. What do we need? Might want to take a look at best practices. Okay, so here's best practices here. Okay, I'm going to put this away for a second. Resources, you're going to need to download this. Your starting file, this is what you're going to be turning in. Okay, this is your actual project file. Instructions, you will certainly need this. Now, you will notice for some projects, there will be a Mac symbol next to your starting file. This means that your project can be completed on a Mac. Okay, you will usually see this with Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Now, this is where I put in my little disclaimer. If you are a Mac person and you are doing these projects on a Mac, if it allows you to, you are on your own for support. Okay, there are certain steps that you will need to do as a Mac user. Okay, again, you are on your own for support. The Mac version of Office is not the same as its Windows counterpart. Furthermore, if you start on a Mac, you have to go all the way through on a Mac. You can't switch between Mac and Windows. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you are on a Mac, you are on your own for support. Okay, I hope I'm clear with that. Also, another thing you need to consider is that you need the desktop version of Microsoft Office, not the online version. What do I mean by desktop? Because I know it can be a point of confusion. If you have a desktop or laptop, if it's running Windows 10, right? If you're running Windows 10 like this, you need the desktop version of Office 365, and that's this, okay? So if you're on a Windows laptop or desktop, this is the desktop version of Office 365, okay? Since we're dealing with Access here, here's what it looks like, okay? You can get this subscription for free if you are an LBCC student. Take a look at the syllabus for more details. All right, so here we are. Let's go ahead and download our starting file. And to get to your starting file, you're going to need to look at your downloads folder. Okay, at this point, we don't need an internet connection. We can walk away. And the beauty of these projects is that you can start on them in class. You can go to the computer lab. You can go home. You can work on it. And then when you're ready, you come back into Canvas and then you turn it in. Okay. Another thing I want to recommend, and it has to do with your instructions. I know it's a computer class and we're all about saving trees here. Trust me on this one. Print out your instructions. Okay, this is basically your spec sheet. So if someone comes to you, hey, I need you to create a spreadsheet for me, or hey, I need you to fix this Access database. Here's what you need to do, X, Y, and Z. this is that X, Y, and Z. Okay? Keep this as a checklist in front of you because it's real easy to miss something important, especially if you're having to switch back and forth between access and if you're having to switch between access and your instruction file. So let's say you're doing this, right? It's real easy to miss something, right? Here you are. I'm going to get this right. Here you are in access, and then here you are with your instructions, right? It's real easy to miss something. So make sure you print this out. And let's just go ahead and do a step and turn it in just for sake of example here. All right, enable content in the security warning. Okay, let's do that. And we're going to just create a table, and what do they want us to name it? Let me see real quick here. Again, if you need to hit that pause button, step I, call it members. Okay, let's create a table and call it members. So let's save it, members. Spelling counts here. Members. All right, we're done. Okay, let's say we're done and we want to turn it in. Okay, so don't do this. Follow through and actually complete your project here. But again, I'm doing it just for the sake of example. All right, let's turn this in. So we come back, okay, this guided project 1-2, we come back, we upload the file. Okay. So in this case, it's in my downloads folder, but if you're in class, you might want to save this on your USB flash drive. So make a copy for your USB flash drive. That way you don't have to go back and download it again or worry about losing it or whatnot. Okay, yes, I really want to submit this file. And it's being graded, and the fine folks at SIMnet are probably wondering what on earth just happened here. Okay. So here's my grade, 4%. Okay, so again, we're doing this for sake of example. You can see all the steps I did wrong. In this case, I actually need to do the steps. But hey, look, I got partial credit. Or at least I want to think I got partial credit. Okay, maybe I did. Oh yeah, here you go. 1 out of 7. Okay, 4%. Now, you have a few attempts here, and by few usually means 3 attempts. Okay, so if you mess it up, come back to your project, go through and fix whatever it is you need to fix. In this case, I actually need to do my project. So you fix your project, you come back, you submit it again, you get another score. Okay, you get 3 tries to hit that 100%. So the goal here is to try to get 100% on the first try. But after you use up all your attempts, whatever high score you get, that's your grade. Okay, so it's the best of 3. Try to go for that 100%. So that's what a project looks like. So don't do this. Okay, don't do one task and get a 4%. All right, don't be me here. Anyway, I hope this helps you out. If it does, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, hey, why not do that too? Anyway, good luck on these SIMnet activities. I hope these videos help you out, and we'll see you in class, or I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.